For the first time in 3 years, Russia and Ukraine held direct talks in Istanbul, marking a cautious diplomatic shift in the ongoing conflict. The closed-door, 2-hour meeting was opened by Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan.
There are two roads at the stage we've arrived. One road will start a process that will lead us to peace. The other will lead to more destruction and loss of life. The two sides will decide themselves, with their own will, which road they will choose.
The most tangible outcome was a landmark prisoner exchange deal. Both sides agreed to swap 1,000 prisoners of war each, the largest such exchange since the war began. A date has been set, but remains undisclosed. Russian envoy Vladimir Medinsky and Ukrainian Defense Minister Rustem Umerov confirmed the agreement, framing it as a rare moment of cooperation amid continued hostilities.
Direct negotiations with the Ukrainian side, organized on the initiative of the Russian president, have just ended. In general, we are satisfied with the result and are ready to continue contacts. What did we agree on? First, in the coming days, there will be a large-scale exchange of prisoners, 1,000 for 1,000 people. Second, the Ukrainian side has requested direct negotiations between the heads of state. We have taken this request into consideration. And thirdly, we have agreed that each side will present its vision of a possible future ceasefire.
Both sides also agreed to exchange plans for a possible ceasefire. While timelines remain unclear, the willingness to engage signals potential groundwork for future negotiations. Ukraine pushed for direct talks between Presidents Zelensky and Putin, a proposal Moscow acknowledged but did not endorse. The request underscores Kyiv's push for top-level engagement to break the diplomatic deadlock. Trump suggested he may call Putin to discuss conflict resolution, a move welcomed by the Kremlin, which emphasized the importance of US-Russia contacts for peace efforts. At the European Political Community Summit in Tirana, Zelensky reiterated the need for an unconditional ceasefire, warning that any delay would signal Putin's unwillingness to end the war.
Know that this week had a real chance to take important steps toward ending this war if only Putin had not been afraid to come to Turkey. I was in Ankara yesterday, and thanks for participation and hosting us, President Erdogan. And I was ready for a direct meeting with Putin, whether in Ankara or in Istanbul, and not just for a meeting, but to resolve all the important issues to my mind. But he didn't agree to anything, Putin. And you can also see that the Russian delegation that came to Istanbul is of a very low level. None of them are people who actually make decisions in Russia. Still, I sent our team to Istanbul, led by Ukraine's Minister of Defense, at least to see if those Russians can actually decide anything. Our number one priority is a full, unconditional, and honest ceasefire.
While the talks didn't resolve key issues, the prisoner swap and ceasefire dialogue offer a fragile opening. With Turkey playing mediator and global interest intensifying, the path forward remains uncertain but not closed.